Photography is not a crime, right?
Are you gonna leave?
I'm not gonna believe your lies.
Okay, are you gonna leave or are you gonna
I'm conducting
take the
business right now.
Right.
I don't answer questions, but you know what business is, right? You know what official.
All right, you can go ahead and leave, but you have to realize that it does look suspicious.
I don't have to realize that, sir. I'm glad you say I can leave.
Have a good day, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
I have to. You can't ask for my ID, or you can.
I can't.
I don't have to give it up.
Yes, you do.
Not if I'm not doing anything
Because I have
wrong.
a reasonable,
I'm at my
articulable
storage units.
What crime you suspect me committing?
I have the right to identify everybody in the vehicle.
No, you don't.
I do.
Unless I've committed a crime or you suspect or you can argue.
Hello everyone. In today's video, we'll witness a dramatic showdown between a citizen and the police, where the rights of free speech and recording take center stage. Despite facing obstacles from law enforcement, these citizens remain steadfast in recording and defending their rights. This situation clearly demonstrates that the fight to enforce freedom is not easy, and protecting personal rights remains a significant challenge. Don't miss the video to learn about your rights and how to handle improper behavior from the police. Stay tuned to understand how to protect yourself in similar situations. A train station is a public space meant for passengers, yet these officers believe recording in public is not allowed.
So
What if I was taking the train?
You can take the train, but you can't record in here.
Of course I could. There's case law on it.
No, right? So
What crime is it?
A man is facing unreasonable harassment from MTA staff at the station, who claim he has no right to record there. It's hard to believe when everyone knows that a station is a public place, and the right to film and record is clearly protected by the First Amendment. Yet somehow, these officers continue to interfere, disrupt, and make it difficult for the man just because he is exercising his legal right. This incident clearly illustrates the injustice and abuse of power that is unacceptable.
In the car. What's your name and last number? Nice to meet you. Can I use your card since you touched me? Can I trust you? Thank you. What was you saying?
Move away from the booth.
Why? He doesn't want me in the station?
Yeah, he doesn't want you recording.
Is this a private station or?
It's a private. So
What if I was taking the train?
You can take the train, but you can't record in here.
Of course I could. There's case law on it.
No, right? So
What crime
he
is
wants
it?
you out.
Sir, what crime is it?
You're recording. He's trespassing. He's telling you he wants you out.
It's trespassing to record in public?
He's trespassing. You're recording here.
You know what the First Amendment is?
You record. You want to record. That's fine.
You know photography is
But
not
you
a
can
crime,
train,
right?
Okay.
You know photography is not a crime. I'm not going to believe your lies.
Okay. Are you gonna leave or are you gonna
I'm
take the
conducting
train?
business right now.
All right. Yeah. Are you taking the train?
You know what business is, right?
Are you taking the train or no?
But you know what business
taking
is,
the train or
right?
not?
You know what
Are you gonna
official
take the
business
train?
is?
Are you taking the train?
You know what official business is, right?
Sir,
You know what somebody-
because he does not feel comfortable with you videotaping him.
Okay. You
So
enforce feelings or
please-
you enforce law? Am I breaking the
Please
law?
move out.
I'm doing something. I tell you, I'm conducting business.
No.
It's my business. If I'm not breaking the law,
Saying he
really,
wants you out.
is this a consensual conversation?
What?
Is this consensual?
I need consent to talk.
Is
Do I
this
need-
consensual?
No, you're not being.
Okay, so have a good day.
It's either you're being ejected from the train station.
From a public
Are
place.
you gonna be?
I'm conducting business right now. I might take the train, yeah.
Okay. Well, right
There's a
now.
possibility. I
Let me-
could take
can I
the.
talk?
I could take the
Can I
train,
talk? Can I
right?
talk? Because
I didn't even want to
either-
talk to you. You
All
said I'm
right,
not detained,
either
so.
you have to leave the
Have
train
a-
station or take the train.
Right.
Which one are you gonna do right now?
Is this public?
Right now, he's
It's a
in
public
control.
space,
He
right?
wants you out from the train station or go upstairs and take the train.
Am I committing a crime?
Right now, he doesn't want you here. You're
Am I
you're videotaping him, all right?
It's called the First Amendment.
So
You swore to
what-
protect it,
what are you-
remember?
What are you gonna do?
You remember you guys swore to protect our rights, right? The Constitution? Why you guys trying to bully me out of a public
He
place?
clearly doesn't want you videotaping him.
You just spoke about his feelings.
What?
I don't like him because he's light skinned.
No, we can't do
But that's the
anything
way I
about that.
feel. All right then.
So move
All right
away
then.
and stop
He
recording.
doesn't like.
Either get
What
on
if
the
I was?
train or exit the
What if
station.
I was praying and
But
he
you're
didn't like that I was
recording.
praying? You gonna tell
You
me to
can
stop
pray.
praying?
You can do whatever
All
you
right
want, but
then.
you
All
can't-
right
you
then.
can't record him.
You know why I could pray? Because it's protected. You know why I could pray, right? Because it's protected. This is protected.
Right, so
Right?
you understand that you, by causing annoyance and alarm,
Annoyance
harassing
and
him,
alarm?
right?
This isn't a
You
crime.
understand, you're harassing him, but that is considered
Photography is
harassment.
not a crime,
right,
sir.
so I'm glad you
Me
know
just
what you
standing
think
here-
of what the law is, right?
Me just-
In the penal law, harassment
Okay,
is
go
to
ahead.
cause annoyance and alarm
ahead.
to an individual. You are causing annoyance and alarm to this individual here who works here in his workplace establishment. You are violating, obviously, you're
So
violating
basically,
transportation.
let me get this right. Basically, what you're saying
There's no
is that
basically.
photography
I
is a
just
crime.
explained to
That's
you.
what you said.
Photography
is a
of an
crime.
individual work is a crime. It's harassment.
Photography will never be a crime. It's a protected activity
Right.
under the First Amendment
but
that
that's
you
what
swore to
you-
protect, right?
you're
What if I was
harassing him.
praying and he didn't like that I was praying? You gonna tell me, yo, you can't, you gotta leave a public place
his work- in a
because he feels
MTA
uncomfortable that you're
workplace.
praying?
Can you believe it? These officers shamefully attempt to use verbal pressure to force the man to stop recording. But of course, This is completely unreasonable and has no legal basis to justify such a demand. In the end, they are left with no choice but to leave in embarrassment and frustration for not being able to overpower the citizen's understanding of his rights.
You sitting
You
here
want me to answer your
recording the
question?
MTA worker in the booth. Listen to me.
Go ahead, you
Why
speak,
can't
and then
listen?
I'll let you speak, and then I'll speak,
I'm respectfully
okay?
speaking to you. I've been respectfully speaking to you. You're not
If you
listening
say
to
so.
us.
Go ahead, speak.
Right. What business do you have bothering this individual by harassing and recording him while he's here at work? What are you doing? You're just sitting here recording for over a minute. What is your gain from that? What are you gaining from this instance right here? Then you can't just politely either walk away. We asked you nicely multiple times. We explained to you, you did cause annoyance and alarm to this individual in here. We explained to you what problem you're causing here with us. Why can't you just respectfully walk away? We're giving you an opportunity to respectfully walk away. I don't understand what you clearly can't explain to me. Why? Why can't you just walk away? Seriously. I'm asking you very politely.
I'm waiting for you to finish so I can answer your question.
I'm finished. Why don't you tell me what your
So,
answer is?
I told you, I'm conducting business. Constitutionally protected business that you, and you swore to protect under God and your fellow men. Uphold the Constitution, remember?
Right.
You did, right? So if I'm in public, I'm checking up on my government workers, which I have a constitutional right to do in public, from public. So I don't see what the problem is. I asked you if I'm being detained, you said no. I asked you if I'm committing a crime, you said no. No, you don't, but you don't get it? You know that photography will never be a crime? This is not a crime. You don't enforce his feelings. You enforce the law. I have a right to check up on my government workers in the course of their duties. If I'm not, how? Because his feelings? Do an investigation. Do you see me causing alarm? Do you see me cursing him out?
Right over there that he is
And I told you I don't like him because he has a bald spot. You want to help me? You want to ask him to leave? But that's the way I feel. That's the way he feels.
You want to record? Fine,
I didn't say.
but
First
just
of all,
don't record right up
first
here.
of all,
Just record
I
back.
didn't
That's
say
personal
anything to
space.
him. I'm standing here in public, filming whatever I can see from public.
Right, but it's your
So
actions.
how's my actions?
Actions as well.
I'm simply standing here. I didn't say nothing to him. So it doesn't matter how he feels. He cannot like me because I'm black. You want to ask me to leave the station? Oh, he doesn't like you because you're
But that's
dark
not the
skinned.
incident
It's my
at
right,
hand.
though.
The incident.
I'm
This is the
exercising my
incident
rights
at
peacefully. Sir, I'm exercising my rights peacefully.
Right.
That's the bottom line. I didn't say nothing to him.
Are you done with your documentation and business? Like, are you
Well,
done?
you guys
Finished?
became my business now
Guys,
because you're trying to violate my rights when clearly I'm not doing nothing wrong. So where's the crime at?
Explain everything outside if you want.
Okay, if I wanted to get on the train, I could get on the train, right? If I wanted to buy something from the store, I could buy something from the store, right?
Why don't you
This is
conduct that?
all right. So I'm gonna do that on my time. I have a right to be here, do I not? I don't have a right to be here? You know there's nothing wrong, there's nothing going on, but you see a citizen exercising their rights, and you just gotta say something. I don't get that. I don't get that. If I'm not committing a crime, I'm not doing nothing wrong, leave me alone. I'm in public. You swore to protect my rights, all of you. So what's the problem? That's the point. That's why I record in public. That's why I record my government officials. Know our rights and see if you respect my rights. Because you swore to protect my rights. Do you understand? I'm not committing a crime. I'm in public. You understand? There's nothing wrong with me recording my government officials. It's our duty as American citizens to check up on our government work. You know we can record you guys.
We know that.
All right, so what's the problem? So what's the problem?
The issue is that you're doing it.
I'm not impeding business. If somebody wants to come conduct business, they can.
No,
I'm not impeding
I'm
business.
saying you can record.
Period. I can record, period.
There's something called safety. He doesn't feel safe.
He's
with you
behind a
guys.
6-inch
He doesn't feel
bulletproof
safe.
glass
So
because he's
if
ignorant
you
to
were-
my rights.
Why don't you still record from right here so he doesn't? You're not up. Don't run. Just don't block any view.
I'm not impeding business. I'm not going anywhere I'm not supposed to be. I'm standing in a publicly accessible area, exercising my rights peacefully.
Are you happy with that?
That's it. Yeah, I want you guys to remember the oath because the main part of your job is to uphold the Constitution of America, not enforce people's feelings. Instead of trying to kick me out of a public place, you educate him like, sir, you work for the government, educate him on the First Amendment. Simple. I can't control how he feels. I can't. All right then, so why are you trying to kick me out of a public place?
Stop blocking his view. So if you
I'm
stand
not.
right there,
I'm
you're
right
fine.
here.
Then you're good.
Okay. Have a good day. No, but like honestly, bro, respect the oath that you took, bro. Crazy. Walk of shame. That's what that is. That's a walk of shame right there. Look at him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 walks of shame. That's what that is. 6 walks of shame at the same time. It's fucked up.
Have a good day.
You too. Remember the oath that you took. Yeah, it took you 20 minutes though.
I was here for less than 2 minutes. It's on my body.
I need all your cards. You didn't even give me your card. You know what the Right to Know Act is, right? Let me have
We
it.
do know, and
All right.
I don't
I need
have
your
any card.
card,
I wasn't
please.
given any cards. But
Can
I
you
can
write
put
your
my
name on this
information
one?
Well, I can actually. Yeah.
But I need you to understand that photography is not a crime, bro. Like
But
you
sir,
can't.
we never told you that
You
it's
tried
illegal to.
You try to turn it into harassment.
No, it's not. To explain to you.
If I didn't know my rights, you would have kicked me out the station and violated my rights.
Everything's been recorded. But we just want to explain to you. No, not now. We're done. But at no point did we ask you to stop recording.
I was.
Okay.
I wasn't yelling. I wasn't cursing nobody out. I was standing there
No, you weren't.
quietly and peacefully recording. That's it. Because he doesn't like that I'm recording.
We're on the same page.
Right.
On the same page. Have a good day now.
You too. God bless you. I need their cards. It's okay. I need your card, please. You never gave me your card. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank God for the Right to Know Act, right? Appreciate you. You guys stay safe, all right? Have a good night. Thank you. It's crazy. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. That was just crazy. Sad. That was sad. Till next time. 15 minutes that I'm trying to violate my rights. Know your rights. Always record the cops. Stand on your rights. If you know you're not doing nothing wrong, stand on your rights. Stand on your rights. Shout out to everybody that supports my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. Sad. It's like they forced to be part of a gang or something. I don't know what he said. He said it mad fast. Like, don't spit it mad fast. We right by Lehman College.
This situation highlights the abuse of power by the police as they unjustly accuse a citizen recording at the station of being disruptive. However, with a solid understanding of the law, the citizen quickly turns the tables, leaving the officers unable to counter his points. This underscores the importance of knowing and protecting your rights, especially when facing injustice from law enforcement.
If you were a police officer,
I'm not a police officer.
If you were,
I'm not.
Would you find that concerning?
I don't understand what you're trying to say here.
What would you do if you're taking pictures in a public place and the police approach you and demand your ID? Find out the answer here.
Just because I'm standing out in public taking pictures?
Okay. Do you have any ID on you?
No. Have I done something wrong?
It's a little suspicious.
It seems the situation is not uncommon in the US, and it's perplexing whether officers are actually well trained in the law. In this case, a citizen performing a First Amendment audit at the Surprise Civic Center in Arizona was interfered with by police who demanded ID without a valid reason. This is absurd since the citizen was merely exercising his freedom of speech and press, clearly protected by the First Amendment. What could possibly justify such police actions? It's truly baffling when citizens' rights are violated by those assigned to protect the law.
So this guy in this car right here was giving me a cam back earlier, and now he's following me around. I'm just ignoring him, of course, but he acts like I didn't see him. So that guy's still following me. He's right there. Now I'll get him on camera.
You're out taking pictures of vehicles that are coming in and out of the parking lot?
I'm standing out in public taking pictures.
Okay, why are you taking pictures of vehicles?
Just because I'm standing out in public taking pictures.
Okay, do you have any ID on you?
No. Have I done something wrong?
It's a little suspicious if someone's taking pictures of license plates leaving a secured building.
Is that a misdemeanor or felony?
No, it's suspicious.
Okay. Why do I need ID?
Because we need to know who you are.
I don't think so. If I've not committed a crime, I'm not giving you ID.
Can I see your hand, please, sir?
Yeah, sure. I have no weapons. I have nothing on me. I have my phone in this pocket, that's it. Like I said, I'm out in public taking pictures. That's
right.
it.
But again, you're taking pictures of people leaving police vehicles, police parking lot.
Okay.
That's suspicious.
Is it suspicious? Is that a crime?
It's not a crime.
Okay,
it's
so then, am I free to go or am I being detained?
You're being detained right now.
Okay.
We're detaining you because of your suspicious activity.
Is that a crime?
Okay.
Am I being detained or am I free to go?
Provide some sort of ID.
Am I being detained or am I free to go? Being detained, can you articulate a crime?
We don't know that you haven't committed a crime
Okay,
yet.
so once you figure that out, I'll provide an ID. Until then, okay, so then I'm just gonna remain silent then. I also need your name and badge number, please.
Sure. Officer Britton, 2085.
Your name, badge number, sir?
Detective Ford Britton.
2081.
Thank you. Ma'am?
Detective codes 2181.
Thank you.
And your name, sir?
Not giving it.
Oh, okay. Do you feel comfortable in that line of work if you had
I'm
someone
not
who
answering
was-
any of your questions. Am I not allowed to do that?
The information I was given was that you were standing outside of our gate.
I was.
Okay.
Is that illegal? I was on a public sidewalk.
If you were a police officer,
I'm not a police officer.
if you were,
I'm not.
Would you find that concerning?
I don't understand what you're trying to say here.
Can I ask you a question?
You can ask me anything you want. I'm not going to answer, but you can ask.
I mean, we're just trying to talk here.
Okay.
Right?
This is not a consensual encounter. First of all, I didn't ask for help. I don't need help.
Detectives and police officers and other people leaving a secure facility in vehicles that are assigned to us. Some people work as in undercover capacities, and we have a person out recording those as they're leaving vehicles.
Okay. How do I know that?
Well, how do we know who you are? That you're not a threat to us or someone
Well, if I was a
living-
threat to us or threat to you, would I be out here in an orange vest, not trying to hide anything? I didn't run from you. I stood here right when you called me. I'm no threat. I have no weapons. I would show you, but I'm afraid if I reach for my hip, something bad would happen. But I'm not going to do that. I have no weapons. I have no ill intent. Well, I don't have an ID and wouldn't show it to you if I did, because again, I have not committed a crime. If you can articulate a crime, I'll provide an ID. Until then, am I free to go?
You're not free to go at this time.
So I'm being detained. I'm being unlawfully detained. Yes or no? You're detaining me unlawfully.
You're not being unlawful.
Sir, you're unlawfully detaining me.
Although they are expected to protect citizens' rights, the police in this case display severe unprofessionalism, raising significant disappointment within the community. Instead of safeguarding people's rights, they demanded ID without a valid reason, infringing on the protection rights guaranteed by the Fourth Amendment. This not only undermines public trust in law enforcement, but also reveals a lack of understanding or respect for the law. In the end, when the lieutenant arrives and things are clarified, the man leaves feeling great frustration, witnessing the negligence of those tasked with enforcing the law.
So unless, again, I'm being detained, I would like to be free to go.
So is that the rationale? You're just trying to make us uncomfortable?
I'm not trying to do anything.
Those license plates?
How do you know I took pictures of people's license plate? I can walk down the street and see a license plate. What does that mean to anything? See, I'm turning over to this guy right here. What does that mean? I can walk by and see a license plate. That information is not accessible to the public. I can't look up somebody's license plate online and get anything from that.
I think you're being a little disingenuous if you don't think this is a little suspicious. Or
are license plates accessible to the public?
A normal person wouldn't find this a little suspicious.
Well, I don't care if they find it suspicious, because suspicious is not illegal. And again, am I being detained? Okay, well then I'm going to remain quiet. I'm not answering any more questions.
Okay.
First Amendment protected activity, and they find it suspicious, everyone. So I'm going to reach for my phone, and that's it. Only my phone's in my pocket, okay?
Nice and slow.
You got it. Just a cell phone. You're going to be live streamed. So again, am I being detained or am I free to go?
You're being detained at this time.
Okay. Can you articulate a crime?
The reason we're detaining you is because you're conducting suspicious activity.
Is that a crime?
We don't know that yet. You're refusing to speak to us.
I am not. Can I have your name?
I've
badge
already
number,
identified
please?
myself.
Your
Lieutenant
badge number,
Robertson,
please?
2029.
Thank you.
All right, you can go ahead and leave, but you have to realize that it does look suspicious.
Glad you say I can leave.
Have a good day, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. You guys have a nice day. Stay safe. Thank you.
You too.
All right, guys. So that's it. They tried to hit me up, and of course, the lieutenant had to come out and stop them. That's the one guy that, I don't know who he was, deputy guy, comes around and. But you see how they tried to get me, talking about suspicious activity, which they can't articulate crime. I could have stayed here and argued with him all day if he wanted to. I'm gonna go right back over here and record a little bit more, because I'm sure they're gonna follow me over here and watch me do it. As you can see, my man is following me here. If you can see that. That's what's happening. There's another officer. And the interesting thing is, I was to watch a car go in and out and be done with it, and I would have been on my way. So if I'm free to go, I'm free to stay. So I'm gonna wait here until I get my shot, and then we'll go.
No, I didn't get anything like that.
I'll be on my way. They're still, of course, watching me, so I'll watch them back. So what's probably gonna happen is he's gonna follow me to wherever I go, which I'll just go to a local restaurant and chill for a while. Squad number, we can get it. He was a little feisty. So anyway, How's that for a first time? So I'm gonna end the the Bamboozler live stream. I'll check into it a little while. So like I said, he's still following me. I'm just gonna keep walking on down here. I'll get into some shade and then I'll turn around and video him again. So he's still there, so I'll still film him. It's funny how threatened they get by a camera. Do you remember those young girls that I told you about earlier in the video that were over there filming? How much harassment do you think they got? Probably none. But a guy with a camera with an orange vest filming from a public space is suspicious. Which of course is not a crime and never will be a crime. Like, you'd think he'd want to get his brakes fixed so I don't know that he's following me. His brakes just keep on squeaking. Follow me all the way around. Like, I don't understand what's going on. Like, this guy's not following me. He just went on his business. But this guy got assigned to, which I find to be hysterical. Anyway, guys, that's what we got so far. I'll be leaving the whole complex in a second here, walking across the street. If he continues to follow me, then I'll start up the video again after that. But until then, I'll just say City of Surprise gets a big fat fail.
Law enforcement isn't always completely right. Therefore, knowing the law is crucial for each of us to protect ourselves in necessary situations.
All I'm doing is trying to do my job, man.
I understand, man, and I have no problem, and I appreciate you keeping an eye out on this place. I really do.
There will be plenty of outrage when police demand ID from a passerby who hasn't committed a crime.
It's not illegal to be out at night. Just because you're out at night doesn't mean you can get ID'd at all times.
Man, I've got a reason to talk to you.
No, you don't. I got.
If you're hurriedly preparing for an outdoor sale at 1:15 a.m. and get stopped by police, harassed, and asked for ID, you might feel extremely angry. This incident not only shows a severe disrespect for citizens' rights, but also clearly violates personal protection rights stipulated by the Fourth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. The police have no legal grounds to interfere with your activity, and their demand for ID in this situation is an abuse of power that is completely unacceptable.
Okay, it wasn't.
Okay. Either way, I'm not doing anything illegal. If I'm not doing anything illegal, you don't have a right to.
I'm not harassing you.
Oh, that's what they said that other night when they stopped me, took my ID when I was just trying to get home that night.
Okay.
Yeah, that's harassment.
It's not harassment.
When you're holding me up when I'm doing nothing wrong.
How do I know that you're not doing anything wrong?
How do you know?
I'm the police. People lie to me all the time.
Okay, so even if it's the middle of the day and I'm out here, you don't have probable cause in the middle of the day or at nighttime.
I do have probable cause.
Yeah, if it looks like I'm suspicious of doing something illegal. I'm not suspicious of doing anything illegal. How do you know I am?
I don't know.
You got to have evidence or some kind of proof that I'm doing something illegal.
It's called reasonable suspicion.
Yes, okay, and what's your reasonable suspicion? Just because I'm out in the middle of the night? High crime area, come on now. What, Altus? Altus is a high crime area? Yes, I know. Oh, I know. There was a truck stolen from here a few weeks ago.
So now you're making my own point.
Oh, I'm making your point. Dude, shit gets stolen from everywhere all the time, day and night.
Right. I'm not arguing.
You're holding me up. I should be getting shit done and going and putting yard sale signs out.
And I should be doing other things.
So when I'm driving around tonight putting yard sale signs out, I'm probably going to kill us. If I'm doing something illegal or suspicious, you should be able to stop. If I'm not doing anything wrong and it's obvious what I'm doing.
I've explained to you why I'm here.
Okay.
And that we have reasonable suspicion to be doing something.
Reasonable suspicion. I'm at my storage unit. Is that lock cut? Is that other lock cut? Run my tags. Run my tags. They both go to the same person.
How do I know that those are your vehicles?
Oh, so one person let me borrow two of their vehicles. Okay.
She drove one.
Regardless, it doesn't matter, dude. You can make shit up out of thin air.
Listen,
do you have evidence or don't have?
I've asked for identification.
Okay.
And I can justify why I have.
And I'm going to go to jail.
Of course, the police immediately offered justifications, claiming security concerns in the middle of the night. While this may seem reasonable, the fact is the man was merely preparing goods for sale, which is a legitimate reason. The police's actions, while perhaps explained by security reasons, actually infringe on the citizens' privacy and personal freedoms. According to the Constitution, the freedom of movement and personal rights cannot be arbitrarily violated. This action not only causes outrage but also raises serious questions about respecting citizens' fundamental rights.
So we're going to camp out here overnight.
Okay. Well, like I said, the reason why he's here because it's 4 o'clock in the morning. You got, very few we get people coming out and.
But this happens to
almost
No,
every
not almost. This happened to us a few weeks ago. As we were leaving here one night, we were closing up after a yard sale, and we were pulling out. As we were moving,
Like, I'm just trying to tell you why he stopped. Anybody's gonna stop and talk and talk to him and make sure ain't nothing.
this is about the fifth in past what 2 or 3 months. It ain't the first time we've camped out here
The
overnight.
first time that someone's come up and talked to you about it.
First time that somebody's come up and talked to us. There was a one night, like I said, after our yard sale, taking forever to put everything up because we were tired from that weekend. And it was like we got in the van, put it in drive, started moving. And right when I started moving, I looked over and seen a cop going by, and I was like, "Oh, there goes a cop!" And all of a sudden, I see he's going to turn around, come see what we're up to. Sure enough, he turned around. By the time we looped around and got to the front, he was already up there with his police lights on.
Okay.
I'm like, same lock right over there for that one.
Oh, like I said, the reason why we're making contact because it's 1 o'clock in the morning. That's the reason for making contact. Like I don't know. I just
Once it's evident what we're doing, it should be all right. Y'all have a great night.
We've mentioned it.
Be safe.
well, like I said, I wasn't here for the very
If there's
I don't even bother doing anything with my phone. Smash my screen or my camera. Let's give him a point.
All right, Peter. We got you identified. I'm good with that.
like I said, you can run the tags.
But
and
what saved you is this officer here knows you. He's
This
talked
one
to
here
you
or that
before.
one?
This one. All I'm doing is trying to do my job, man.
I understand,
and
man,
protect
and I have no
everybody.
problem, and I appreciate you keeping an eye out on this place. I really do. Like I said, when it's evident what we're doing, and there's literally no suspicion that we're doing anything wrong.
But there is suspicion. That in and of itself is not.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Now let me finish explaining because I understand where you're trying to go. And I want you to see it from my side too. All hours of the night. Okay? I don't know you. I've never contacted you before in my life.
Okay.
I've never contacted you as far as I know either because you don't look. I'm new to this shift. And I'm not used to everybody being out at night that's always out at night. Whenever I see people out here, I even told you, whenever I walked up, the locks don't look cut. And they don't. That doesn't mean that there isn't other criminal activity afoot.
What did you observe that looked suspicious that could have been criminal activity afoot? Besides
People
just
out at
being
2 o'clock in the morning.
I'm sorry, I didn't
keep
interrupt you.
jumping on top
No,
of me
before
whenever
that,
it's
I
time to
didn't interrupt you
explain
that whole time. I
things.
let you talk that whole time. I didn't interrupt you.
I know.
Go
But then whenever I go to give you an answer,
Go ahead.
always agree with, you jump on top of me. It's out here, 1:15, 1:30 now. I'm not used to you, you're not used to me. I'm not used to seeing people down here at all. I can tell you over my, however long I've been here at Altus now, that these storage units have been broke into numerous times.
Like I said, I heard about the truck getting stolen a few weeks ago.
I hadn't heard about that.
Matter of fact, one of these storage units was actually on the back side.
That's what. There's a guy who's here like every day, and he told me I think it was his family.
Yeah, it was one
So
of
that's
his.
why
His dad or somebody. Once it's evident that I'm not doing anything wrong, you see that I'm setting up tables and putting stuff on tables. I mean,
Well, one of the other things, I don't know you. I don't know that these vehicles are registered to you. I've never seen you before. And even though you're telling me that they are, I don't know you. I can't put two and two together, okay? It's an investigative skill. That's why when everybody else starts showing up, we start going, hey, do y'all know these people? Yes. Okay, cool. Yes, these vehicles are his.
I still... Okay, I'm sorry.
So it was a long ways around to do something, done what I asked to do, I'd have been out of here. And then these last 10 minutes, you could have been doing what you wanted to be doing.
Okay, if I felt it was reasonable, I would have... I don't
But
feel
it's not
reasonable.
your job to determine reasonability.
Okay. Well, if I determine that
Well,
there
if
should
that's
be...
the case, every criminal is going to say, I wasn't doing anything. And they say that it's our job.
Just
through our
being
training
2 o'clock and just being 1 doesn't constitute anything. There's people that work all night. There's people that get off in the middle of the night. There's people that go to their storage units after work in the middle of the night. We just happen to be setting up for, and it ain't the first time. We've camped out here 4 or 5 times already in the past 2 or 3 months. Okay. And this is the first time we've gotten messed with while camping out.
Well, I can assure you that every time of the night that we see somebody out here, we're making contact with them.
I have no problem with
Whether or not
contact,
that's
but
good or bad, I'm just saying,
I have no problem with
But it's
contact,
not,
but I've watched enough videos on YouTube to is an educational deal. But you watch video after video, you catch on to things and you figure things out, and you figure out that.
But something else that you have to remember is not all those YouTube videos are made in Oklahoma.
I know, and I've made sure to know that, but I've made sure to know I've made sure you still can't get my ID if there's no reasonable suspicion that a crime is occurring.
But there is reasonable suspicion.
There's no suspicion once you see that
there is suspicion.
Just being out here isn't suspicion. Just being out here isn't suspicion.
I see what you're trying to say.
Man, I think this is gonna be a good video, and I'm not.
And
Y'all ain't bad guys.
My career can handle it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
But when push comes to shove, I can articulate it all day.
Okay.
I spoke to the other officers. We articulated all that.
Maybe y'all should watch some YouTube videos and then realize that.
I'm too busy working, bro.
People making those videos.
Yeah, but you don't want to accidentally step on someone's rights one day.
Sovereign right.
But I wouldn't accidentally step on rights.
No, it's constitutional rights. Sovereign rights, it's constitutional rights, period.
Well, a lot of those people that make those YouTube videos are what's called sovereign citizens.
And you know what I hear?
You have to understand, we're trained in the constitutional law. So
I would hope so, yeah.
When we see something that's in a facility that there's been several break-ins, and you've even said that there's been break-ins here recently, there is reasonable suspicion that there could be criminal activity afoot. So refusing to identify could land you in the county jail.
Reasonable suspicion, just the fact of.
No,
that's like just saying, oh, it's a drug area.
It's totality of the circumstances.
I understand, and I was going to say.
Tell you this. If this officer decided to take you to jail for failing to identify, because you've extended, we'd be good as day taking you to the county, putting you in for obstruction, misdemeanor offense, making something that could have been a 2-minute thing out to be 20 minutes.
Yeah, in small town Oklahoma, I probably would have been found guilty. And
I don't know where it goes.
But I'm not trying to take freedom away from you.
Right.
By any means. I'm just trying to do my job.
And on the note before with the sovereign citizen thing, the cops are looked at as the sovereign citizens. I mean, really, y'all get away with a whole lot of stuff that we don't. When the speed limit's 65, y'all can do, and you see somebody doing 75, y'all can do 100 miles an hour to go chase down that person that was doing 10 over. But I'm just saying, that gives y'all basically sovereign.
Yeah. Everything we do and operate is within state statute.
Now, I can't go chasing people down in my personal vehicle on my time off because it's in the course of our duties.
I understand that, but I mean, we're all the same humans, and we're all driving on the same roads. It is what it is.
Same humans, different opinions, different mindsets.
Right. And I think a lot of times stuff gets lost in a conversation about a disagreement.
Even though police represent the law, they need to handle specific situations accurately and adhere to legal regulations. Only when they perform their duties fairly and transparently can they maintain the community's trust.
They've been telling us the whole time they was looking for us to mess up. That's what this is going. You are live on Facebook, sir?
It's not uncommon for police to stop vehicles without reasonable cause and then leave silently.
You're gonna run your data if you're doing all that.
Nah, I ain't worried about this data. It's free.
I'm gonna give you a warning and everything. I appreciate that and shit.
In this situation, the driver's actions are entirely correct and legal. Although the police claim he was in the wrong lane, they have no clear evidence to support this. It's commendable to see a knowledgeable driver who demands the officer's names and badge numbers before cooperating. He not only protects his personal property, but also cleverly uses his phone to record the entire event and stream it live on Facebook. This is how the First Amendment's protection of free speech and public recording is smartly and effectively exercised.
What you pulling us over for?
I can't help you. He's gonna tell that officer or that driver just a second.
You got your license, registration, and insurance?
Yes, sir.
I'm Detective Trace. I work for the Parish Sheriff's Office.
You with your name and badge number, sir? By policy, you're supposed to give us name and badge number. What's your name? What's your badge number?
Can I have your ID, please?
What crime you suspect me committing?
Okay, I have the right to identify everybody in the vehicle.
No, you don't.
I do.
Unless I've committed a crime or you a crime that I have committed or about to commit, sir. Oh, believe me, babe, I'm a specialist. I'm a specialist.
Oh, you are a specialist.
Miss Kim Larson?
No, Mr.
Mr. Kim Larson? I apologize.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
The reason I'm saying is improper lane use and your windshield's cracked.
Yes, sir. Thanks to an 18-wheeler.
Louisiana roads, too, huh?
You kin to Bobby Straisner?
How are you, sir?
How are you?
You doing well?
Man, I can't complain. If I did, you wouldn't want to hear that shit.
What do you mean by improper lane use? I was in the...
Yes, sir. When you were back before the intersection at West, you went over and you hit the solid yellow.
They've been telling us the whole time they was looking for us to mess up. That's what this is going. You are live on Facebook, sir. So I'm just letting y'all know. Please don't slip up because it will cost you your job.
It ain't gonna cost me my job.
Y'all see this, right? They've been telling us for 5 miles and saying he went over a line that he didn't go over.
Good? We'll hang out there.
Boy, I need me some money. I need me some money, boy. I ain't lying.
Me too.
Yeah, y'all gonna mess around and be the one to give it to me.
You can't get blood from a turnip.
I sure hope not. Y'all ain't got nothing better to do. All the criminals and shit that's happening out here, y'all ain't got nothing better to do but follow people and mess with them.
Following anybody?
I know you were following them. I watched when I called eye contact you when I passed you, buddy. I started recording from there.
If everyone had as much legal knowledge as this driver, I believe there would be fewer disputes with the police leading to uncontrollable consequences.
Your data, if you're doing all that.
Nah, I ain't worried about this data. It's free.
I'm gonna give you a warning and everything. I appreciate you cracking shit.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
I am Detective Robinson.
Detective Robinson, what's your badge number?
Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. We hope you've learned how to protect your rights in similar situations. Remember, your rights are very important and need to be defended. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit like if you found the video helpful. We will continue to provide valuable and practical content in upcoming videos. Goodbye and see you next time.